I am so sorry, but welcome to another episode 122 of Evo Men's Live, Brothers in the Barbershop. And this is what we do every Thursday, 8 o'clock. So please like and subscribe, tell a friend, join a friend, bring your grandma. We don't care. Just have as many people come in so we can experience discussing different topics of a variety of things, as well as showing women how men interact with each other, have conversations, and check each other, if that may be the case, and even roast each other. But it's all love and fun. We got brother Just D's on his way in. He got caught in a hurricane. He'll be here soon. We got brother Dapper in the house.
Yo.
And then we got brother Harrisman, probably new addition brother, called in to be a designated hitter. And I don't know where brother Lee is at. He's running late. I don't know if his girl let him out the house yet. And of course, coach is always coaching somebody's basketball team, football team, or something with a team.
Coach out coaching.
So here we go. I mean, you know, how y'all brothers doing? Brother Harrison, this is your first time here. So, you know, welcome, brother. You've been in the barbershop before, right?
Of course. Not in this one, of course, but
okay. Well, it's just like any barbershop in the hood and anywhere else. This is where the brothers talk, and we don't bash women. We don't complain. We just express, share, teach, and learn. Well, except Dapper. But anyway.
Tell it like it is around here.
Anyway, as the brothers get ready to come in to join us.
Episodes already, so I got it. I said I watched a couple episodes, so I got a little gist of what's going on.
Okay, so let's start this up. Basically, we got 5 subjects to cover. I really was hoping Just would be here for this, as well as Lee, because it goes to how each one of us individually think and process. So let me go to this first one. Do you think, or shall I say, do men respect women they sleep with on the first night? That's the first part. And do women respect men they sleep with on the first night? All right.
Yes, sir.
Before we answer, we got a little video clip that we're going to play. And then we're going to have that discussion. Come on, Evo. Do a solid. Get that first video up on the screen, and then we can listen to what this young person have to say. Rock out.
Have dignity to you if she gives it up to you on the first night and you're willing to give it to her.
No doubt. Why not?
So you're gonna give it to her?
But then,
Yeah.
then shit,
So that
you
mean
won't
you-
get my dignity either.
Totally not true. It is. Listen, it is a double standard. It is, but it's real. Once she does that, she loses value. She's salvage titles at that point. If a female can meet me in an hour or two and give me everything I want, that is insane.
I gotta disagree. I gotta disagree.
Not to me. Not to me.
I gotta disagree. Let me tell you something.
No.
Hold on.
Talking about being a wife in a party.
Hold on. I'll let you speak. Hold on. I'll let you speak. If a woman meet me and won't give it to me that night, I feel like, because I'm that nigga.
Because I'm him.
I feel like I'm him. I'm him. And we adults, bro. We gonna have sex at some point, my nigga.
Okay.
We not trying to sit here and pussy manage and say, well, she didn't give it to me this day, she didn't give it to me that day. For me, I don't give a fuck.
You wife and something like that?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this is the Nothing But the Truth live podcast.
Woo!
So a woman doesn't have dignity to you if she gives.
That's crazy. Hey, that's a wild take. That's a wild take, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
But see, this is the thing about people when they express their opinion. It's limited to their experience, and then it's also not understanding the truth on the flip side. Okay, so there are some guys that are that dude. I'll give you an example. Method Man. At one time, LL Cool J. These brothers can walk the streets anywhere in the United States and women would give it to them in 3 minutes. Not because they know them per se personally, but because of the aesthetics or whatever's in their mind. That doesn't mean that he won't marry them or that he won't. We can't judge because some men will marry based on first sight, first love. Y'all know how that go. So, Brother Harrisman, since you are the new guest, what is your thoughts on that, brother?
I think I can't speak for men, but I can speak for me. I feel like if I meet a woman and we have great conversation and her values are they are realistic to where she's at in that stage of life. You know, it's more that goes into it. Like if I'm a really indulge in this woman and she's gonna indulge in me, like I'm not doing anything that's child's play, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because time is expensive. So I feel like if I'm gonna indulge with this woman for this one time and she's willing to give it that quick, then I'm gonna continue the relationship.
So you would respect her,
even
if it's on the first night.
Yes.
And do you think women will respect men?
What'd you say?
Do you think women will respect men if the men slept on the first night with her?
If she don't, well, like I said, I can't speak for men, but I can speak for me. If she don't respect me, then that's fine. I can move on. We can stop communicating right there.
All right.
That's
salute. Dapper.
Choice.
Hey. Come on, brother.
Hey, look,
on,
man.
Dapper.
She don't got no choice but to respect me. Still hit though. You feel me? Like, bro, so look, here's the thing, right? I only know of one dude who on the first date he smashed. He said it was so good he married her. Literally, he proposed 2 weeks after that. I only know one dude with this story. Now, I know of another story, but I don't know the dude personally. I know the female, and she was like, you know, after 2 weeks, they went on two or three dates. That transpired, and then they got married. So there's a lot of stories. So, and I think it's not about the sex. To me, I think it's about the connection that the person had. Because for me, it's a little bit unfair because I'm that dude kind of dude. So I already know that 9 times out of 10, I know for a fact that other dudes have tried and they didn't get what they was trying to get. You feel me? So when I step to the scene, I already know, like, yeah, it's because of who I am as a man. You feel me? So that does play a part. Now, I would not advise no woman to do this. Just go keep it a buck. I'm not going to advise no woman to do it. You feel me? Because we know 9 times out of 10, if you smashing us night, you just solidified your position. You feel me? You would jump off. But if we had a good conversation, you know what I'm saying? It's a date, the connection get there. Cool. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie, I've been in a situation a few times on some first nights. And I dated one of them. Yeah, I only dated one of them. So
what you're saying is, would you respect her afterwards or you won't?
It depends on who she is. If she a hoe, then I'm gonna give her the respect. I'm just saying.
Will you
it
respect
depends.
her? Yes or no? There's no 1 foot in, 1 foot out. There's no sometiming.
So because it's me, I'm gonna say yes, because it's me. But if she was giving it up first night to some like random dude that's like,
You're putting more into it. We're
no,
not
I'm
talking
not.
about random
I-
dude. We
but see-
said, listen, do men
Go ahead.
respect women they
Mhm.
sleep with on the first night? That you're that dude. Will you respect that
Yeah.
woman? All right, that's it.
And I feel what you're saying, but I gotta channel the inner Lee right now. What Lee
No,
would
you
say
worrying
is,
about other dudes
that's
that
not
have
fair.
nothing to play in this question.
Nah, they do. It's not fair because see, it depends on the kind of woman. The sex is not what determines my level of respect for a woman. See what I'm saying? It's the
You're trying to
conversation.
divert this because again,
No,
if
we
you
ain't
want to sit here
diverting.
and tell, if you're more concerned about her track record, her pattern, if random dude,
Nah,
she
I'm
could
not
say
worried
the
about
same
that.
thing about you.
That's true, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
I know you ain't trying to say that.
having sex on the first night is not what's good. Is not what I'm gonna use to determine if I respect a woman or not. It's a non-factor to me. You know what I'm saying? I can't use that to determine if I'm going to respect a woman because it's not where respect comes from. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Respect comes
I
from
got
the
you.
intellectual side of me being able to talk to her, watching how she carry herself. So that's what I'm saying. Go ahead, Jerome. You about to say something?
Okay, so from a biblical standpoint,
I knew
right?
it.
If you indulge,
I knew it.
if you indulge with a woman, that's your wife.
That's wifey, boy. Yeah,
So
you got a point.
you have to respect her at that point.
Have to and choosing to is two different things because
True.
you have guys that smash and they don't respect by their actions afterward.
I
You get
think
what
that's
I'm
because
saying?
of the type of woman it is, though. Like,
No,
you know
it's
what I'm
not the
saying?
type of woman. Guys will disappear because it's ordinary. It's no bells and whistles to it. You understand? So a lot of times,
Yeah.
I know with me personally, my ex-fiance before she passed away, we met at 2 p.m. By 5 o'clock, we were smashing. We was together 9 years, bro, before she passed. So again, it's not an absolute, but it's not an impossible because again, like brother said, if you got a connection, y'all both intentional with it,
True.
why
True.
not? And I respect the hell out of any woman at first time, 2 days, 3 weeks. I don't give a damn because it wasn't about that. That wasn't the highlight, but it was damn sure part of the package.
Nah, I
And that's
feel
all
you.
I can respect.
And that's why I'm saying it depend on the kind of woman. Because imagine you with a stripper or you with somebody that you paying. Why would you? What's
You
there to
know what?
respect,
Now
bro? Like,
no,
I'm
we're
just
not doing
saying, Carl. It
no,
depends
no,
on the
no.
kind of
Stop
woman.
it.
That's all I'm
Stop it.
saying. That's all I'm
Stop
saying.
it with the
It
stripper
depends on the
shit.
kind of woman.
Listen, we're talking about
Depends.
personal, not business. Brother man, what's going on in the car?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
All right. So you've been watching the show. And the question is, do you think or believe men respect women they sleep with on the first date? Or do you respect women that sleep with you on the first date?
Yeah, he was dead on where he said it depends on the woman. It depends on the woman and how she carry herself because it's just not, you can't base just because she don't give it up on the first date on like her moral compass. You need time. Everything takes time to figure somebody out. Just because she slept with you or not on the first date does determine how good of a woman she is.
Let me rephrase it better then. Since you and Dapper have the same comprehension level.
Well, I don't know
you,
what that was. That supposed to be an insult because we could go right to it.
No, I don't insult. Listen, one thing I
me,
don't
take
do
it as
is
a
insult.
compliment.
Trust me.
We could
What
go
I'm
right to it
asking
because I'm
is,
very, yeah.
listen,
That boy sound like he
the
from New
act
York.
of it, not do you how you feel or think later. The act of it. Do you respect the woman taking the initiative and saying no problem on the first night? The act of it, not how you get to know her, not the moral compass, not the after effect. Just at that moment, do you respect her because she say we can do it right now on the first night?
Yeah, I'll have to keep my statement. It depends on the woman. I think energy is a big factor in this because a lot of us is here today. It's a lot of people that still married off of a one of those type of situations, like where they just slept together and they just stayed together. So it varies.
Okay. That's a good outcome. I got you. Let me give a shout out to our people that support us. Come in, join in.
Shout out to Evolution. That's why I'm up here. Yo, shout out.
Yeah, shout out to the producer and the owner of the Men's Live, Evolution.
Yeah.
We got Thalia, what's up? We got What We Know Podcast, what's going on? We got Stephanie in the Housewife Podcast. We got Wilson Bob. Who else we got in here? I love when Coach does it.
Owen Robinson.
Yeah.
In the building.
You know what? Nikki, what's going on? So people are still coming in.
Yeah.
I'm loving the comments here.
Yeah.
I can't even
somebody else I had to give a shout out to, but I'm gonna leave that one where it stands. Who's it? Oh, wait a minute, I can't do multiple things at one time. Nick at Night. What's up, Nick at Night? That's a female friend of mine. Nice married woman doing her thing. She got her own podcast. I love it.
I see why you said it that way then. Female friend of mine. Smart man. Well played.
She is. I mean, you know, you tell yourself. You tell yourself. See, we good friends with, you know. So basically what we're saying is y'all saying depending on the woman and all these other various factors, but the bottom line is two of us would agree that we would respect the woman on the first night for, you know, if she did give it up, we're not going to hold it against her. We're not going to judge it. And I don't know, you Dapper, y'all have a thing, I guess, saying that y'all might not, depending on
the woman.
A whole other factors. I get it.
Yeah, you feel me?
All right. Well, let me get. Damn, I wish Just was here. But now I'm gonna move on to number 2.
I already know what Just was saying.
Yeah, you know, Just is my dog, and Lee, he has to come in with the philosophical things.
See, that's what I was trying to give you, bro. I was trying to give you that, you know, get into the dots.
Bro,
well, if you want to get into the nitty gritty, we could have gotten into the details. We could have gotten into the details of how those situations kind of evolve and happen, because it is red flags that you got to pay attention to in those type of situations. So I think that's a bigger conversation, as to point out the red flags that men should be looking for. You know.
Like what? Give me an example. What kind of red flag, brother?
Just the nature of it. Like, I would respect the woman more so if the environment is comfortable, and then she was kind of like not with it at first, and then I kind of convinced her. But the red flags would be more so a woman that's aggressive and doesn't have no class to how she's throwing herself at you. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to this shit. So, you know.
So you're saying it's a strike if a woman approach you while you're in Home Depot or Costco's and say, "Hey, you look da 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 da." Let's get this popping.
Exactly. Yeah. Now that's.
Well, wait a minute. What about if she's in a club?
Yeah. Well, she's in a club, but. What's the scenario? Like, y'all left the club, y'all went to.
Yeah, man, you're in the club, you meet the chick, 2 drinks later, y'all walk out the club, you're in the backseat of the car, bingo bango.
Oh, I'm saying, well, I don't know about everybody on the panel, but you know, we had those situations, and I don't think those situations last long. I don't think relationships kind of pan out of them situations. I think toxic situations happen out of those situations.
Okay. Facts. What's up, brother?
I feel like anything in the club is automatically a Jezebel off your.
Damn, y'all gonna go to brunches? Damn. You go to brunches?
Yeah.
Nah, he said club. Club and a brunch is a different kind of woman now.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. I don't. You know what? This is why I'm gonna get you out of Florida. We have brunches in clubs up here.
No, I feel you, but it's still a different kind of woman. Like you're not going to see a woman at the brunch at 3 p.m. handing out her business cards in the club the same night. That's rare. You know what I'm saying? It's a different kind of woman. Let's just keep it a buck. You feel me? Because
Trust me, they
I
wearing
go to
different
brunches.
clothing,
I
but
don't
it's the
sipped
same
on a
thing.
few mimosas. You know what
It's
I'm
the
saying?
same thing, just different clothing. They know how to be, night and day. Switch up.
Facts.
I mean, they do have. I have seen some that pull it off, but let's just be honest. Most of them can't. Because here's my thing, right? In my head, if I smash after the club, shorty, you don't even know me, bruh. You feel me? So I already know, like, I'm definitely not the first dude you did this with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Facts,
can't be
facts.
the first dude you did this with. And I'm damn sure probably not gonna be the last dude you did this with. If I leave you alone for 3 weeks, you might gain 4 more bodies. You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's
So
funny though, because you know what? That is mostly why dudes can't wait to get to the club in hopes that by the end of the night they can pick one of them honey and smash.
Yeah.
So
No,
I
that's
that's
the
a
mean,
funny
fact.
part about what y'all saying.
well, dudes also hope that her fee is $100, Carl. So I'm just saying, like,
Listen, dudes ain't going to the club.
I mean, I
Dudes
don't
ain't
know.
going to the club to play sausage fest with another dude. What they're doing is they're checking
I
out the
feel
chick
you.
and hoping they can get one of them back in the
Yeah.
room. Some of them
I
just a
mean,
card.
I seen a few dudes that I know personally marry women out the club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's rare, but it can
Exactly.
happen, right? You can find the right person anywhere. But once again, though, like if you see me in the club, most likely you drunk. So you're really not making the best
What the
decisions.
hell are you talking
If
about?
Carl, you're not drinking when you go to the club, Carl. You know they give
I don't
ladies drinks
drink,
for
and a lot
free
of
for a
people can
reason.
know how to balance their liquor. Not everybody go in there plastering, man.
No, I understand that, Carl. But what I'm saying is, if you are an individual, especially a female, who does
That
do that,
making judgment on alcohol
you feel me? And I'm out
intoxicated.
here, yeah, and I'm able to, you feel me? That what that tells me. See, I already feel bad because I
She
know I'm
make
not here
bad
because of my skill
decisions.
set. Exactly.
Mm.
I'm not here because I'm that nigga. I'm here because you a hoe. You feel me? It got nothing to do with me. It got nothing to do with my intellect, my
Y'all not gonna
charm,
blame
my
it on the
swagger.
Henny.
You feel me? Yeah. That dog. Look at now, Carl. They call
I
it
have
spirits for a reason.
listen. A shot of Henny
Okay.
don't make you take your clothes off in the middle of the club and go in the back seat
Shit.
of a dude car and smash down.
Hey,
All
you
right.
ain't never been a deja vu. Shit, boy, that Don Julio.
But yo, not for nothing. I feel like why everybody's so comfortable with everybody else's sexuality when it comes to talk about polygamy, everybody's against it.
Hey, you can't bring that up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They already hate me because this is my main topic. They don't want to talk about this, big dog.
I'm
And
just
I don't know
saying.
where you
I'm
get
just
this
trying to help,
bullshit
brother.
from.
I'm just trying. Nah, I don't even know, buddy.
We're
Bro. I
not
ain't never
doing
met
that
buddies,
tonight.
bro. I'm
We're
just
not doing none of that shit tonight. Let's get that
told you,
out
bro.
the way.
They hate that, bro. They hate it. They hate it, bro. I'm just letting you know. I'll be telling
Nah,
them,
but
bro.
I really have a
On Save
problem with that
America.
because our ancestors been doing it for millions of years, and now that we under European conscious control, everybody's with this monogamy, but it's
Hey,
quite
Evo, bring him
frankly
back,
not
bro.
even working for us. And I think that's our financial way out of
Oh
what
my
we're going
God.
through right now.
Okay,
Oh my
brothers,
If
God.
we
How I
team
be a
up
brother?
and let these women team up with us and build up these kings and build up their household, and we won't have
brother.
to have
Let him cook.
child
We're
care.
not doing
We
that. We're
won't
not
have to
doing that.
have a lot
Let
of
him
things if
cook.
women to team together and
Hello.
build up these households with polygamy.
Listen, we're not going to do that. That's not what we're
Let
going
him
to do tonight.
cook.
And y'all can keep that between y'all in the chats.
Let
All right?
him cook, baby.
We're not doing
ahead.
that.
What we
Go ahead,
That's
Harry.
really
Go
what we
ahead,
Let
Harry.
me get to number 2
Yeah.
since y'all dudes is getting hyped.
All right.
They don't want it, bro. They
I'm gonna
they
kick
don't like
their
that
ass.
real
That's what
Yeah.
I'm
talk.
gonna do.
I
What?
don't like
Yeah,
that
but they know
talk around
that's
here.
that's black men way out right now. They don't want that for us.
Ain't
And
no,
even though they turned
no.
our
That's a
women against
whole.
us,
You know
they
what?
turned our women against
I'm gonna
us.
tell.
But yo, polygamy for black men is the way out
Listen.
of financial disaster
We
right
are
now.
gonna do a special segment on Dapper's favorite topic of polygamy. I will do that. But Dapper, you know
What's
what my
up?
mouth is gonna go with this shit. So be prepared.
Hey,
I
that's where it
Pause.
came from.
already know where you're going. I got my life insurance now. I already know where you're going. I already
Yeah, all right.
I already know where you're going.
No more dollar store dude bullshit up here, all right? We're not doing it.
Because they all
Listen.
dealing with the same dudes anyway. They
Hey,
all
listen,
sleeping
we're
with the
not
same
doing
dude.
it, bro.
Look at Cardi B right now.
Listen,
They
we're
all
not
sleeping
doing
with the
it.
same dude.
Hello. We're not doing it. I got you. Stay tuned for that episode.
Copy.
I'll tell you.
All right. Number 2. Why so many legally married people? Let me say this louder because some people don't know what the definition of words mean.
I can't hear you.
Why so many legally married people consciously appear single on social media? No ring, no ring on, lack of numerous pics of their spouse, and always in singles conversation.
Yeah.
So
that's
come on, brother, in the car. Let's do it.
Well, the internet is a place where people put on a mask and they charade around, and this is a way. It's another outlet. So I feel like people use it as such, meaning when they on here, they in character. So why would you expose the fact that you married and having these conversations about things that don't pertain to you because you're a married person? So that's why.
Fair enough. Hey, Dre, what you got, brother?
I feel like it's a multitude of things. One, social media is a business. 2, you got some women who get paid just for feet. You know what I mean? So
Man, got a
they
point,
they
bro.
gonna do regardless. Like when it comes to that money, they're gonna do what they want to do. So you can't even be mad as a husband if you know that's that's who you pick. Like you can't be mad.
But nah, these women ain't getting no money by fronting on here.
So, what you mean? Men pay for anything.
No, but he's saying why they on these platforms with no ring, no nothing, and they're talking about relationship shit that really don't pertain to them because they're already married and it's supposed to be already, once you're married, that's to death do us part. So why are you in this source telling us what to do with our single lives if you're married?
Well, I feel like some podcasts are out of order, like when it comes to that. But if they do speak on single topics, it's more of like they were the same person when they were single as they are when they're married now. Like there was no they weren't like just out here doing anything, if that makes sense. So
sharing opinion and perspectives.
Right.
Perspectives.
So,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I don't really mind, married people giving advice to single people, but it really need to be the men and not so much the women. Only because
you, bro?
Hear me out, Carl. Like this.
We only been here not even 32, and you just come on now.
What's with you, Carl? I'm about to say, because listen, bro. At the end of the day, all right, Carl. Here's the thing, bro. All right, and this is the thing. Like I don't really like, what I'm saying, like hurting your feelings when it comes
All
to
I'm gonna ask you is one thing: can we have one show without the male superiority over women?
It's not about male superiority. I didn't even say that, Carl. All I'm saying is, Carl, hear me out, brother. Right? The black women have been leading our community for the last 40 years, Carl, and our community sucks ass. It's hot trash. If that don't tell you they need to sit the hell down and shut the hell up, I don't know what else to tell you, Carl. This shit is trash out here, Carl, and it came from there. What you want me to do with that? What you want me to do?
Let me ask you something. They had a black male mayor in New York that fucked up for the last 4 years.
No, he not black. No. Please don't say he black. That boy is Caribbean.
Is black.
He's Caribbean. And he got his monkey ass up there and said something about Negroes in front of everybody. And he's a Caribbean American. And he's proud of his heritage. He's proud to be Caribbean, but he's not no FDA. He's not foundational black.
I put it this way: to the white man, they all black. Anyway.
No, I know that, but they don't. They don't look at it like that. These people do not look at themselves like they black. So
that's
true.
Get that. But this is a point that I want to say before I get to Dread real quick. I want to make sure y'all, Dap and Dread, I want to make sure of something.
Yeah, go ahead.
When it comes down to, because I was on a live, I was on Instagram Live, and a young lady said she just got married 6 months ago. Now she's on a live with a dude. I ain't seen no ring on that finger. But then when you go to the page, you see all these pictures of her, one picture of the dude, and a whole lot of, look at my booty or whatever. So it made me wonder, like, what the hell is going on?
Instagram it helps to promote narcissism for women, because it's like, perfect example, right? When I go out with ladies, I'm paying attention. If I see you take a picture of just your food and I'm not involved, that's a mental note for me right there. Because it's
that's
like,
what I was going to ask you. How many dates you been on with chick where your picture wind up posted with the food, the date, whatever, together on her page?
Very few. You feel me? Very
Yeah,
few.
they don't do that. Word. They cut out the head.
Yeah.
The head be cut out. You know what I'm saying?
So you pay for the food though, right? You pay for the date.
Oh, you got to pay for the date. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just
Adios. No.
Yeah, man. It's just, you gotta
next.
You gotta use that precipitation. Not necessarily next. You feel me? Because you gotta remember, this is a lot of times they just don't know better. You know what I'm saying? Like, a girl will do that, and then you talk with them, and they like, oh damn, I never looked at it that way. Because it's monkey see, monkey do. You feel me? That's all they see.
What the fuck she need to look at?
No, see, women don't really. Nah, bro, it's not.
Don't
what's
try to diminish, because let me tell you something, Negro. You're the 5th dude this month she did it to. Maybe this week.
You're probably right.
What are you talking about?
But this is my thing,
that's
though,
them
right?
hoes.
I've been in a committed relationship, bro, for like 2 years, and the same thing happens, because that's just how their brains are wired. In their head, they're not seeing it as, man, it look crazy that I'm out. I'm just showing my lifestyle, and I'm not including the person that's providing it to me. Their brains don't work that way. They're not wired to think that way. What they are wired to think is, oh, they're gonna love this. Look at where I'm at. Look at me. Look at where I am. Look at what I'm eating. Look at my lifestyle. They're very self-absorbed, and that's why I say America has trained today's women to be the perfect narcissist. Where the hell you get off celebrating your birthday for a month? Who the hell you think you is, bro?
I can, because it's my month. What is wrong with you?
Bro, even Jesus got a day. Who the hell is you?
I don't give a damn what Jesus got. Listen, I don't care. I have 3 parties every birthday for the last 15 years. I have 3 parties.
Emails. Carl, I keep
3
telling you,
is
this supposed
crazy.
to be a homosexual, but I keep telling you.
1 in Philly, 2 in New York. I got different. You know how you say, listen.
Oh, you gotta stop
listen. The 1 in Philly is for my Philly people. The 1 in New York is open to whatever, and this one is a private thing. That's all.
Carl, you my dog, bro, but you not that important to be having no 3 birthdays in a month. Carl, come on now, Carl. That's crazy.
3 birthdays.
I got something to say for wife school. Out here telling my business in the public like that. Talk about I ain't gonna respect them. Yeah, that's right. I read your comment.
You know what? We'll deal with that later. What's up, JT? Where the hell you been? Next time you late, I'm docking you.
What's up, man? What's going on, fellas, man? Hey, I'm just getting back in town, bro. So
hey, every time JT talk, I feel broke because of his mic, bro. I just feel like I'm not living life right, bro. Like,
yo, he just killed us with that mic, yo.
You feel me, bro? I feel poor now, bro. Let me get back to work, man.
Yo, can I get that on Amazon? Get that mic.
So, JT, look at the screen. We got them $200 joints. Come on, let's do it.
Most definitely.
No, let's go. Let's go. I don't want to kill my clock on the screen.
He got the fucking radio station microphone over there. Like, yo, he sound like he on the Hot 97.
It's not that bad, bro.
He's
about Hot 97.
And we about to play some old school R&B out this motherfucker.
1-800-223-9797. That's 1-800-223-9797.
Hello, can I watch my clock? JT, I'm sorry you came in late, brother.
Yeah,
but I know traffic is bad. We already was getting into the second question, but just for the kick of it, the first question was, do men respect women they sleep with on the first night? And second part was, do women respect men that they sleep with on the first night. So I just need your quick intake on that so you can get into 2 and we can move forward.
Yeah.
Hold on, before he answer that, can I say it depends on how good the coochie is too?
Oh, Lord have mercy. All these variances is not answer the question. Let's go.
Go ahead.
Remember,
All
Carl,
right,
it's a spectrum.
For the most,
fuck the spectrum. Let's go, JT.
for the most part, man. Yeah, you know, I mean, it still goes back to the nuances that the fellas were saying. It definitely depends on the woman. It depends on the energy that she was given. It's all of that. It's all of that. It's that can't even be a one. Like it's not just a yes or just a no. Different types of women.
You're too young to be wearing Depends. I asked a specific question. You met the girl anywhere, club, Walmart. I don't give a damn where you met her at. And in that 3-4 hour conversation, connection, whatever vibe, she is letting you know we can smash right now. By that alone, do you respect her?
No.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
Yeah.
But you'll take it though.
No, I won't.
Okay. That's even. Thank you, brother.
Dick
discipline in the house. My brother JT. Now.
Yo.
Because niggas will take that shit and say, I ain't gonna respect her, but thanks anyway. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. It's good enough for Solomon. It's good enough for me.
And then complain later when an accidental baby come out. Nigga, it only took 1 pump.
That's
now,
crazy.
your life fucked up 18 years. Anyway, number 2. Let's get to
talking about an autobiography.
JT, why so many legally married people consciously appear single on social media? No ring on their finger, lack of numerous pictures of them and their spouse, and always in singles conversation.
Yeah, they want to be single.
Oh, word. Yeah.
They want to be single. That's basically, short answer. They just want to be single.
They miss
seen, heard, and validated. Did you say seen, heard, and validated?
No, single. Single. They want to be single.
Oh shit!
They want to be
seen.
Yeah, they want to be single. So, yeah, that's
how you
that's
married and want to be single though, bro?
It happens all the time, Carl.
Yeah. What you see right now,
Aisha Curry.
what you really see right now is when you see a woman that's married and the only thing that you will see is her kids, and her girlfriends, you already know what it is. That's basically how that goes. If a woman is married and she's in that relationship, there's no way that she's not showing her husband. There's no way. But what we see a lot of is a bunch of married women showing their kids, their friends, their ass, eyelashes. And that's basically where that goes.
And breastfeeding on live too.
Yeah. No man involved. There's no man involved.
Yo, man.
They want to be single.
What? I'm agreeing with you 1,000%, JT. But I'm still stuck on, and maybe Brother Ham up there can, give me some insight too. You said a single woman decides, I'm going to say I do to a man, but still want to be single?
Yeah. Yeah. Normally when you see that, homeboy ain't even on social media like that.
Yep.
That's why
and
she
it's
can
not
do what
just
she
women,
do.
because I see dudes also so-called legally married and no ring on their finger, and they still walk around acting single. So,
yeah, it can be the same. It can be the same thing, but you gotta.
But the dynamic is different because we men, we supposed to be their protectors, and it hurts me when they say black women is the most unprotected, but they don't. They have to take our history into consideration when they make statements like that. Y'all unprotected because we lost our connection. We lost our connection with black women right now, so it's a hard time.
Black woman is the most.
Why the men are not wearing their ring
outside of maybe the gays?
I made that statement because women unprotected is more affected than men not being married. Like women out here just sleeping with a whole bunch of men is not it.
And just
And that's
like
all we
men
got.
going around, hold on, men going around sleeping with a bunch of women ain't it either. A man
There's a
walking
difference.
around with
I keep telling
no
you,
marriage ring.
It's a big
It's a
difference.
big
No,
difference,
there's no
Carl.
difference.
It
Carl,
A man walking around legally married without his ring on and sleeping with multiple chicks is no more justified than when a woman does it.
Nah, that's cat.
How is
That's
it
big
happening?
cat.
You know how much
What you
people
said-
wouldn't
what you
be
said,
even
Aaron?
breathing right now if it wasn't for that?
I said, how is it happening though? Like for the man, right? If he's married and he's being honest with all these women and he's telling them what it is and he's not lying, they just giving it up. That's one thing. But for the women, they're not. If they do be straight up and they tell the man that they're married and the man still does it, that's one thing too. But if they don't and they're just giving themselves away, that's another thing. It's like it's different scenarios how this can happen.
Nah, it's facts.
Okay.
And Carl
And
Carl already knows this.
That women take in energy, and especially letting people in your room unprotected. You harvesting all that energy. Men don't have to deal with
Hey, your mic started cutting out, big dog.
it. I said, men, we don't deal with that. Women take in all of that energy, and they keep that energy.
Your mic is cutting. I don't know what's going on with your mic, but it's cutting. It's like Max Hedrick.
Oh, hold on. My bad.
And him, what the, it's still not coming clear.
You hear me?
Now
Nah,
I
we
got
better.
you.
Yeah, we better.
Yeah, but I said women take in all of that energy, and when they sleeping with these men unprotected or even not even protected, it's just like it's a different dynamic than a man sleeping with a woman.
Exactly.
What's the difference?
They harvesting that energy. You know how long sperm live inside of a woman?
But let me ask you something. I gotta say this because every show I say dick discipline. Do you have to or you want to? Because she wouldn't have the sperm in there if you didn't give it to her. Like Brother JT said, just because she offered it don't mean I have to accept it.
Yeah, but we were talking about the dynamic. Why is it different? Why women have to? They always carry themselves different. We're in a time where women think they could carry themselves like men, and they always tell us, "I could do what you could do." It's a competition.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
So what you're saying is, one held the gun, the other one did the robbery. They both going down for the same crime, bro.
No. That's not how that works. No, that's not how that
does.
works.
You put the sperm in her. Listen, hold up. You put the sperm in her. She accepted, and you're telling me all the blame is on her.
Watch this, Carl. Right? See, here's the problem, right? I talked to you about this before. You cannot be a leader unless you have accountability, right? As a woman, you cannot get me pregnant. The responsibility falls on you as the woman because you are the only one who, after this exchange, is possible for you to have a 9-month commitment. You can't do that to me. So as a woman, the same thing I teach my sisters. Listen, you grown. You can do what you want. But if you get pregnant, it's your fault. You should have told them to wear a condom. You got to be intelligent. Like, I'm 35. I've been slinging this shit for a minute. I don't got no children. I know what the hell I'm doing. You feel me? However, if I was to slip up, I can go. She can't leave the baby, bro.
What
She
do you
gonna
mean
either
you
have to
can
damage
go?
her
So
body.
this is the point I'm making.
Can go. She can't go.
No. See, this is the cop-out bullshit
It's
that
not a
I hear all
cop-out,
the
Carl.
time.
It's the truth. I'm
Just
not saying
because
I
you
wouldn't leave.
listen to what I'm saying. If you didn't plan on keeping it, why are you fucking it?
Carl, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, we have
let's be real.
Carl, well, here's the truth.
Brother
Carl.
Ham, let me ask you something, brother. Would you sleep with a woman that you don't plan on keeping? Yes or no?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm asking Dred. Let's be clear. Dred, would you sleep with a woman you don't plan on keeping? Yes or no?
I have, but what I've learned from doing that, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't keep making that same mistake because I know what it can lead to.
Yo,
thank you.
Smart brother.
Yo, that's
JT,
cat, bro.
Respectable answer.
Yes, sir.
would you sleep with a woman that you don't plan on keeping?
No. Just like old boy said, I had done it, but the consequences, man, was some fucked up consequences. So
the risk factors, I
ain't dealing with it. Yeah, I ain't dealing with it no more. No.
Man,
my brother, I'm gonna call you New York because you sound like you from New York.
Yeah, I'm from the town. Yeah, I'm from the town.
Yeah, I figured that. We already know your answer there. Shit.
Yeah.
BK all day in the building.
Nah, yeah, I'm definitely tearing that up, bro. Depending, yo, is she bad too? Come on, bro. A bad joint?
So she's a bad joint. You don't plan on keeping her, but you'll slide up in there, and if she accidentally get pregnant, man, I can step off. And it's her problem. It's her fault.
Yeah, that's not what I said.
You added extra to that, bro.
See,
yo, you see him slipping all that extra shit.
He do that a lot. He do that.
Yeah, we talking about she accidentally
don't try to listen. Don't try to defend Dapper. He said I can walk off.
I said I can. Can means the possibility of. It does.
Why is it even considered?
Because it's listen, Carl. Here's why. If we're gonna get people to make educated decisions, right? In order to make an educated decision, you must consider all possibilities. Is that not the scientific observation?
You ever heard of the word proactive, and that means say no, so you don't have to worry about the after effects?
See, Carl. Here's the thing, right? If I told you right
now,
say
the word proactive. I dare you.
Proactive. I'm okay with being proactive, and that's what
so
I'm
that
saying.
Means don't stick it in there.
No, that's not what that means, Carl. I've slept with plenty of women who are not pregnant. There's a way to do this shit, Carl. There's a way to do it.
You know what? I'm not interested in your porno on how to pull out and all the dumb shit. There's a way to do it. We're not doing that. We're not doing that pull out bullshit 101. Shut up. I'm done with you.
Pull out. See, that's the
I'm
problem.
done with you. We're not doing pull out 101. Fuck that shit.
Pull out is too dangerous.
You feel me?
Man, please. Motherfucking King Kong, motherfuckers. Why everybody want to be black and King Kong? What's wrong with y'all? Shit.
I'm just saying.
And these the same motherfuckers. Listen, this is the same motherfuckers that will cry in court about, I didn't want these kids now child support and I can't get my CDL and I can't get my support. You should have kept that shit to yourself, motherfucker. Stop crying.
I got one already, so I can't even say my game strong.
Well, they trying to say we not keeping it honest on the panel.
Who not keeping it honest?
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna be fair with y'all because I'm a brother too. I can deal with one mistake. Maybe you slipped up, but nigga, you got 2-3 baby mamas. There's no more mistakes.
Oh yeah, that's me. That's me.
You know what? Let's move on.
3.
Listen,
I got a black baby mom, a Puerto Rican baby mom, and a
now you got a fucking international dick.
My hero.
Why you on some international shit?
Yeah, it is real. And I was married. Listen. I was married my first time around. I got married to a black Jehovah's Witness.
See,
so and I was young. I was 19. I got married young. And I got divorced probably 26, 27. I'm 40 now, so.
See?
Well, can I share something with y'all that this is just my observational learning?
Puerto Ricans in New York is dangerous.
I have yet heard a brother say he smashed and dismissed a Honduran chick.
Oh, the devil is a lie.
Yeah, no, I definitely
did that. Yeah, you
I definitely did. No, they bad though. I agree that they the baddest women.
Exactly.
And they be cooking.
Exactly.
And they bodies be so amazing.
They be cooking.
They make you regret fucking up.
them Honduras joints is fire. But New York, we got them all in New York right now. We got them all.
All right. So basically, y'all saying that legally married people posing on social media, no ring, pictures of everything but their partner. It's basically for attention, and they still thinking like a single person, even though they're legally married.
Or, because it's a spectrum, sometimes they just don't know better, Carl. You know what I'm saying?
No, we're too grown for that shit, okay?
No, Carl, seriously, I'm telling you the truth.
No, we're not doing that.
Know better, Carl.
Excuse me. No excuses allowed in this show, thank you.
I'm just telling you. Sometimes these women don't know better. They just be
no
You feel me?
excuse.
Damn,
But
Carl,
we
that's
know
crazy.
from Kevin Samuels that they don't know better because they delusional as hell now.
Yeah, they just don't know better, Carl. You gotta educate them. You supposed to lead them, Carl, to the promised land.
Don't tell me Carl don't like Kevin Samuels.
Nah, Carl, that's actually Carl's nephew. Like they blood related for real.
Oh, word? Yo, shout out to Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace, man, because yo, he did legendary work.
Pack your shit. You're about to get evicted over there. What? No snap balance.
Yo, Carl,
listen.
Priceless. Oh my god.
No snap balance. That was crazy.
So let's move forward a little bit because this one is a little bit more comprehensive, and I really need y'all A game on this because I don't, like I said, this is not bashing, this is not attacking, this is very much an educational teaching moment, right? What is the Jocasta complex? Have you ever seen, heard, or experienced this in your life?
Told you what that word is, Carl? We got that from Lee. Lee
You know what? You're
gonna have to explain that, Carl.
You said Mikasa and Sukasa?
What is the Jocasta, Jocasta complex? Have you ever seen, heard, or experienced this in your life?
What is that?
Okay.
Yeah, word.
The Jocasta complex it really goes back to 1920, where
it's foolishness. What it is? It's some Nimrod and Semiramis type stuff, is what it is. But go ahead, Carl. It's nasty.
It's psychoanalytic concept describing a mother's insensual sexual desire for her son.
Yeah, I told you it was nasty.
Listen.
I told you.
It really has to do with, in layman terms, a woman turning her son into her husband.
Oh, hell no.
No,
And
we're
some of
talking
them
about
go so far as to procreate
listen,
with
we're
them,
not
too.
talking about sexually. We're talking about mentally, emotionally, along that line.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Thank God.
Son, husband.
Right. And husband. There you go. We're talking about talking about if there's any failure in marriage or relationship, the women would tend to use their son to replace what they don't have, which is that husband or man in the house. And sometimes it can get incestuous.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I wanted to ask. So JT, start it off. You've seen it.
Yeah. I've seen it in my family also. I've seen it, I observed that throughout the years. Didn't know that they had a word for it like that. So yeah, I think I see it a lot more now than I've seen it back in the day. But I've definitely saw things like that. I've had friends that, what you call it, Jocasta. Yeah, I've had friends that their mom treated them as a son husband. I've seen people in my family, things like that, and it's crazy the aftermath of it. These guys are 40 and 50 years old now, and they can't seem to keep a girlfriend. Most of them never been married, and the ones that have, they were short marriages. They have problems. And
but
then
you
when
said
you hear them speak,
you said you didn't see it before. You see it more now than before.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be contributory because prior to 1990s, men were in the household as opposed to now?
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, I think it's just because it wasn't like what we see now is social media, so it's magnified now. So I've only that's why when I say like back in the day, I only seen through observation something that was right in front of me, not stuff that was on social media and stuff because we didn't have it then. And so it's hard to say if it's more now than it was back then. But I can tell you right now, I've seen some guys that are actually survivors of it, and they're in their 40s and 50s.
Wow. Yeah, what about
Okay.
them women still getting naked in front of big? They
All right.
10-year-old.
I mean, that's true, Carl. If you brought it up, bro. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
word. I'm just saying it's happening. It's
it's
happening.
on the spectrum, Carl. It's a part of the spectrum. Right?
Okay.
We ain't talking about nobody mom in specific. We not talking about specific moms. We
Mom getting naked in front of the kids not normal.
No, to be honest with you,
Not
you
at a
are right.
certain
because-
age.
Yeah.
Not
No,
at a
I'm
Don't
certain
tell me
age.
your mom still
Right.
getting naked out there. Let me stop.
No. No, seriously, I agree with you because remember there was those days, even back then, where mothers took their son in the woman's bathroom to use the bathroom.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I get what you're saying. Brother Dredd. Come on, Brett.
I'm saying I feel like it's deeper too, because like you gotta understand, like slavery was crazy. So, you know what
Slavery?
I mean? Yeah, I said I feel like it was deeper. It's deeper than like what's going on now. During slavery was crazy. Like they used to make people do crazy. You know what I mean? So it's like now
that was more force back in the slavery time than now, where
What
it's
he's saying is
more
the residual
intentional.
impact is still coming
like
through.
over time, like
that
that
residual
gets embedded in your genes. So
Mhm.
like some families haven't really broken that curse, if that makes sense.
Well, they need to take them jeans the fuck off.
Of course, I'm saying, but it's deeper than like not everybody family, of course, but it's some families out there that's like that. They think that's normal.
Yeah. I mean, I feel you on that, man. But I think what Carl was alluding to earlier with the men not being in the house is key because you got to think, right? So back in the day, if your dad is gone, he out hunting, the mom got the son because he too young to go. So she like, and your dad like, hey yo, you the man of the house.
Right.
You feel me? So he start kind of, taking on that role. And then in the same sense, if you have a little boy and there is no man, as soon as he gets to a certain age, the mother's always talking like, hey, you got to be the man of the house. You got to step up. Like, you a man now, da. So the same energy that she would be giving her husband to try to build him up, to support him, to love him, to be in his better self, that's the same energy she going to give to her son. You feel me? And I have a personal situation where I've watched a mother try to destroy a marriage. I mean, down to the point to where she got another woman for the man, her son, who is currently married with children. Like, I've seen this. You feel me? Like, it was bad, bro. It was bad. And like the way he thought he would leave his wife and kids to go do something for his mom. You feel me? And he didn't even realize what was going on until it put such a strain on his marriage. His wife was like, yo, look at what you're doing. Like, that's your husband. His dad wasn't around. He only had his 3 sisters. Like, the crazy thing is he got some money. First thing he did was bought his mama a house. Like, it was always mom. Whole time, wife and daughters over here suffering, but mama's getting more than the world because of how the mother treated him. You know what I'm saying? He felt like she basically put it into his head if she's his everything and vice versa. No one else gonna love you but me.
Listen,
it was sad to watch, bro. Painful.
But let me do this real quick so we can continue forward with this. I want to shout out again, Ray. I see William Groves is in the house. I see.
Oh, yum. What up, bro?
Excuse me. I see Super Gang. I see who else is in here? I saw somebody. Super Bum. How you doing?
Super Bum?
That's Sugar Bum. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Ooh. Sugar Bum. My bad. Okay. And definitely another shout out to Committed to Health LLC. Salute. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. We're here every Thursday at 8 o'clock in the barbershop, having all kinds of topics and discussions of just about everything. And it's some laughs and it's some roasts, but it's okay. I would like Evo in the house to play that video that's attached to that number number 3, because I'm gonna tell you something. That Jocasta complex was very. It was very deep.
Hey, Talia
Because-
said it's Huckhoster. The J sounds like an H.
Oh, Hokasa.
Oh,
Okay.
Jocasta. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
I forgot Jesus, Jesus. I get it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's what Talia said. I'm just
See,
relaying
that's
her
why
message.
you're in Florida. You supposed to be the translator.
That's crazy. I did my job, and I'm still in trouble, man. Ain't that some crazy shit, JT?
No. Well, I salute you because I was, but yeah, Acosta complex. I didn't know, like JT was saying, I didn't even know there was a clinical term for it, and I was like, oh shoot. So this is what we call it in a technical nature. And then when I read up on the history, 1920 Greek mythology and all of this, I'm like, oh shoot.
Yeah.
So this is what's really going on as a result of the absent father figure in a lot of female households. I didn't say. Oh, okay. Run that clip. But I didn't say that you can't love on your son. I'm just saying that we have to balance how much.
Hey, that ain't a balance. Just don't be weird, bro.
My mother is a weird, disgusting boy mom who had this weird relationship with her 9-year-old son. She calls him daddy, of course, whenever they're out, whenever they're with teachers, or she tells his friends, she'd be like, yeah, he's my daddy. That's his nickname. His nickname is daddy. Or like when they're at doctors, she'd be like, come here, daddy. Daddy this, daddy that. And she'd be telling him, like, you're my only man. Nobody else is my man. And he be beating her fucking ass, choking her. Like, he's strong as shit for his age. And he be just beating her ass. Be like, give me a fucking phone, bitch. Open your fucking phone, bitch. You fucking whore, hoe. Like, all this shit. And she be like, okay, daddy. And, like, she don't say anything. She just laugh and giggle. She be like, okay, daddy. But she's not allowed in his fucking little tablet or his phone. He put a password on his phone that she's not allowed to have. And whenever she asks for it, he gets angry and he starts to beat her ass, and she be scared of him. Like, even my grandma, he be beating the fuck out of her too. But my mom don't say anything. Like, if she yells at him and he starts beating her ass, she be like, well, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have yelled at him. But he don't have to play that shit with me. Like, I will fuck that little boy up. I am not my mother. I will actually go to fucking jail for child abuse. Because I don't play that shit. You crazy? And she be saying little weird things like, come on, we're gonna go under the covers, we're gonna have some privacy. Then like when she give him like kisses, she start moaning and shit. Like, she does so much little weird perverted stuff. And she was the same way when I was little too. But it seems like a little worse. But the thing is, people are like, okay, tell the cops, report her. But I don't have evidence. He thinks this shit is okay. The last time I called the cops about another situation, he went off and he was like, she's fucking lying. Like, he was saying this to the cops. He was like, she's lying. My mom was like, she's lying. So they're both going against me. And the cops are looking at me like I was wrong. And then if that happens with this situation, they're going to look at me like I'm wrong. And if that happens with me, they're going to look at me badly because now everybody's ganging up on me. And I have no evidence because this shit happens so fast. Like, these little weird things. And every time I see her, like, saying weird things, I get physically sick.
So what I got from that video is basically a mixture of 3 different things. No. Because I'm not just going by the video. I'm also going by reports that I've seen. And I didn't think nothing of it at that time because we're talking about 15, 20 years ago, even before that. I've seen reports where you have a out of control son, you know what I'm saying? And then here you have a mother mixing in her fantasy with that out of control son. And now this is what can be derived from it or created from it. You understand what I'm saying, guys? Like, You have one problem mixed. It's like putting a crackhead and an alcoholic in the same room.
I guess she the type of woman who, let the dude punch her and beat her up, stay in a relationship. That's crazy.
Well, if he has behavioral problems, because at 9 years old, come on now, and then you have a grown woman, the mother, that has her fantasy of being choked out, beat up, or whatever, and you mix it together, it's like they're in a BDSM relationship.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, go ahead, bro.
I don't want to get too deep, but I feel like it's a like an underlining issue going, like maybe like some postpartum or something, like I don't know. I can't understand why a mom would do something like that.
No, it's not postpartum. She don't deserve to have any kids.
Yeah.
And the thing is that the community has turned their back on people like this, right? So you have a woman that's clearly say that this is, let's suppose that it is true. Thing is that we can say she lying or whatever, but I'm telling you, there are some situations that's just like what she just described.
A lot of them, yeah.
And so the thing is that she, as probably what, she a teenager?
Well,
I think.
Yeah, she's a teen.
CPS, when you call CPS, that's a whole different ball game. Even when you call it, yep, if you call them, because you got to also understand these people are connected with each other.
Right.
And they have situations and circumstances that they don't want to be broken up. Because when they start getting the system involved, man, that's it. Foster care they go.
Yeah.
And that can be even worse than with their mom. But she definitely does not need to be in that situation. And that is a clear indication that there's no man nowhere around. You probably got a bunch of males. You got a bunch of dudes that's goes to what you were saying earlier about the whole thing of sleeping with women that you don't respect. So at the end of the day, we as men, the reason why you would hear things laying on our shoulders, even when something like that, is because there's no way you can tell me that she doesn't have some type of man that's in her vicinity. The problem is that he don't care. She's not respectable. And she's definitely not, if it's true, woman does not deserve to have kids around her. She got to get her some real help. And
of course, by all means.
And even if it, so the difference is, I can say the difference and, back in the day and now is that when the families were closer, you have family members that didn't give a fuck about your feelings. They'd take them fucking kids. And they'll tell you, call the people on me if you want to. I'm taking these kids. Yep. And guess what they won't do? They ain't going to call the people. You know why? Because they know that they were wrong. It's the same thing that if CPS get involved and you have, police that's really involved, because you already know, Carl, there's some police that just like doing their job.
Yeah.
They are a part of that community.
Bare minimum. Yeah.
Being in that right there, it'll be a cop that'll just sit back and say, I'm not going to put you out there like that, but you can't be living the way that you living. And they would go and say, listen, this is what because they were part of the community and they understand, right? This is where we had a problem at. That girl, if she's on social media, this is the craziest part. And she's out there saying what she was saying and she's in detail. Of course, we don't know. We got a lot of people making up all kind of stuff. But what if that is real? And
well,
so
let me clarify.
Go ahead.
Let me clarify. There are cases of this. I have seen a numerous amount of videos where it's publicized of sons and their mother being engaged in sexual incestuous acts, as well as relationships. They even got as far as marriages. So I'm just saying, and it's not just a race thing. It could be Spanish, black, white, doesn't matter. From Nevada, the middle of Utah, all the way to New York, it doesn't matter. It is happening all over the world. And the thing that I have to put out there as well is that it's isolated in that home. It's like this is only within the four walls. So nobody knows what's going on. but what's in the household. And they kept it that way for a reason, for whatever reason, but they kept it like that. But like I said, it was just fascinating that I didn't know the mental health or clinical term for, what do you say, Acosta complex. And, you know, like I said, everybody should read up and learn that this is what it's called and look for the identifying signs. So you can now, when you're going about your business, your neighbor, your family, whoever, you can say, yo, I've seen this before. I read this before. It's called a Acosta complex. Dig into that because this could save a life as well, child or adult.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm not too much of a person that, you know, involve myself in people's business unless I really know you. But I ain't gonna lie. Like, if your 9-year-old son is beating your ass, you don't need to call CPS. You need to call an exorcist. Cause ain't no way, little.
You know what? Listen. Listen. I have to address that part.
Go ahead, bro.
Bottom line is, we got group homes, we have mental health group homes, mental health hospitals. There is a variety of different places that exist that handle kids under 12 years old that's doing some real monstrous shit.
See, there was a story in this book. It's been around for thousands and thousands of years, right? There was a kid who was tripping, and the disciples couldn't cast the demons out, and then Jesus was like, "Yo, this type of only come out with prayer and fasting." See, that's what that kid right there need, because there's no way you telling me you got a little kid with a tablet that you pay for, and he got a password on the phone, you can't get into it, and he over here beating your ass.
No, but
see, what are we doing in this world, bro?
Well, it's not the thing is that it's not the kid, it's her. That's why I said she has no business doing that. He don't need an exorcist. All he need is a man that ain't gonna be some damn no nonsense man. He ain't the
like
man.
Bing Rames and Baby Boy.
Yeah, he gotta have something like that. Like that's the difference. What she doing? How he got a phone, right? It's easy to take his phone. It ain't hard. He 9 years old. But the problem is that this is the thing about us as men. Physically, when we start being 10, 11 years old, it's not too much your mama can really do with us. Ain't too much. And then once you get 14, the thing is he's out of control. And she's complicit in that. That's see, a lot of people don't want to say what it really is. She's complicit in him. The only reason why he's acting that way, and I'm not going to say that this is 100%, but I got to say that
9 times out of 10, I feel you.
Yeah, that's because of her behavior. She doesn't know how to be an adult. She's a kid trying to raise kids, and that's the problem. And she can't keep a man because she's never learned how to be an adult. She has never learned how to be a woman that has boundaries. If her son is stepping over all her boundaries, those invisible boundaries that she have, then she ain't got nothing coming. If she let a man in her house, she ain't got nothing coming.
I'm not gonna lie. This really sounded like picture an adult in a bedroom fighting a cat.
Hey man, them motherfuckers dangerous, bro. I got 2.
Exactly. And let me give you a visual. A 12-pound cat that's 10 years old fighting with you because you said stay off the furniture or get in your cage, and this nigga says no.
Right, you fucking lying to me. This is my couch.
I'm gonna make it worse. I'm gonna make it worse. There's no harness. There's no leash. You have to physically get this cat from one room to another, or in a cage, or whatever. All you got is your bare hand, or broom, or what? You're fighting.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. I ain't gonna lie. Cats are crap. You ever try to throw a cat off a boat?
That's what it's like. But that's what it feels like with a single mother with no man in the house and a 9-year-old boy.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looks like. But I appreciate that, y'all. Let me get on to number 4. Number 4 is a little bit political,
that.
but I have to address it because it's getting serious out here. And then there's a definition that I don't like. I just learned something a few weeks back, and I did a little bit of homework. This is right up your alley, Dap. Right up your alley.
Yeah, that's
brother man, brother Trey, this is up your alley too, because somehow I sense it's right up your alley.
Know what I'm saying?
So recently we had over 150,000 people laid off unemployed.
From where?
And I'm talking about companies, major companies from UPS. All of them is just saying, yo, by the thousands, yo, you're done, bro. During the time of this whole EBT thing, we had that conversation last week, and also Thanksgiving being right here. So this is the question. Layoffs versus contingencies. Remember, everybody got a job, everybody's an entrepreneur, but what contingency did you have in place for a day like this? And versus independence. I am so glad that I'm going to bring out the definition of what independence means and how we have misused the word to think it's a badge of honor, but it's not if you're working every day. Layoff versus contingencies versus independence.
Okay.
Dapper, what is, don't you dare type. Get your fingers off. You're cheating motherfucker. What's wrong with you?
What you mean? How you know? I can't type in the chat like that.
Don't raise your octane with me. Put your hands off the keyboard.
My hands ain't even on the keyboard.
No. Keep your hands up. Answer the question. What is the definition of independence to you? What you've learned. Yes.
And independence is the ability to solely rely on yourself to achieve the things that you would like to accomplish. That's what independence means to me. Okay. Nice and simple.
Don't you touch that keyboard no more.
Which
Brother Hasman, do you agree with what Dapper just said?
I agree. But to an extent,
add something to it.
Yeah, to an extent, I feel like you gotta walk in what you say. Like you gotta walk in what you're saying for yourself. You can't just talk about it. You gotta walk in it. You can't expect people to follow if you ain't walking in it.
Got you. JT, do you agree with Dapper's definition?
Yeah, I agree with the definition. Absolutely.
Okay. So now that we all agree on the definition, do y'all find it strange when you know the definition that you constantly hear, I'm an independent Black woman?
Oh, that phrase never made sense to me. I understood why they say it. Well, let me rephrase myself.
I can see.
I've never understood why they said it because it never made sense. Because you're not an independent.
Right, because I was under understanding from the definition, if you work 9 to 5, I don't care how many degrees or how much money you make. Come on, JT Dredd, are you really independent, or do you mean stability?
Yeah, that's what they mean. Stable Black.
Well, no, so it's been, the craziest thing is that it's just been borrowed from generation to generation on this whole independent talk. What it really comes from, what it really comes from is teenage women, right? Let me explain. Mom used to keep the boy in the house, son husband, and would kick the daughter out as soon as she starts to act up. The daughter gets pregnant. The daughter is probably talking back, whatever it is. But the daughter is out on her own. So what happens is that the daughter is like, I'm never going back to that bitch's house again. They get pissed off. They mad at their daddy because he wasn't there. And so when they get out here in this world, they got to start depending on shit. They got to depend on state assistance. They got to depend on people in the neighborhood. They got to depend on all of this stuff. But once they start, they get a job. They get a chance to have their own house. they might get a car or something, then they start saying, I'm independent. I don't need nobody to take care of me. You got to understand, these are teenage girls. Then you had girls that just never grew up. They be 20, 21, 22. They adopted that same thing. So my independence mean I don't have to live with my mama or my daddy. I got my own house. I got my own car.
What about your 35, 45, 50s?
This is where it starts being. That's the ones that I was just saying. The ones that never grow up. They never grow up. So they adopt this thing
that's
called.
the spectrum of expanding the ignorance. Okay.
Yes. So but it goes from one generation to the next generation. Now, once you start getting into the 2000s, that is a saying that every woman has borrowed from one another. I'm independent.
INDEP.
Then they added, right. So you had, again, a son husband, Boosie, made that song, didn't he?
Yep.
He was talking about his sisters and his mama and his aunties and all of that shit. That was supposed to have been an empowering song for women. And so now what you have is you have a bunch of interdependent people that have no idea of what interdependent is, because guess what they are? They are still dependent on the state. They're still dependent on child support. They're still dependent on mama and daddy. They're dependent on everybody that they can get. But the problem is that now they don't use mama and daddy. And these times, guess who they use? Simps.
Yep.
That's where it comes down to. So now it's this whole thing where I'm not a kid anymore. That's what it used to be. Now they don't know why they calling themselves independent. It's stupid. That's why when you see men, you ain't never seen. Let me take that back. You got these boys walking around here, these so-called grown men talking about they're an independent bitch. They're a boss bitch. Men.
Ain't no way.
Men. Yeah. Men.
Nothing surprising.
Because they adopted it. They adopted it in an environment that lacks men.
What I box him.
So they're acting like their moms, their aunties, and whoever else that they have in there, and they start to be the boss bitch. They're starting to be the independent bitch and all that shit. That's where we had a problem. But that independent shit has went us. It's fucked up now. 2025, it don't even mean what it used to mean in 2000. It don't even mean what it meant in the 80s and the 90s. It just means somebody. Let me
read this real quick.
That was a fantastic breakdown, by the way, Jay.
And I appreciate that, JT. Self-sufficiency. This is under, because the definition is broke down in 4 parts. One is political and so on and so forth. Sovereign, So basically, if you are an adult and you work a 9-to-5 job, you are not independent, because without the job, you can't survive. If you do not grow your own fruits and vegetables, if you do not have chicken and cows in your backyard that you're raising and processing, you are not independent.
Correct.
Okay. So what I'm going to read is this: self-sufficiency. It can also refer to a state of being free from the control or support of others, whether through a job, managing one's own finances, or handling daily tasks. Emotional and mental resilience independence is connected to having the self-confidence to handle difficult situations effectively and being able to manage your wants and needs without excessive reliance on others. So that means on the emotional and mental resilience, there's not one person that should be on social media saying the word, describing themselves as independent, if they're entertaining simps.
Yep.
If you are out here trying to get a free meal, if you're entertaining simps, if you're only going after men based upon they making 100K, 62, all the shit that we see on Pop the Balloon, all the requirements we've heard on social media. That is not independence. That is dependent.
See,
Yes.
and here's the thing, man, because I was having this conversation with somebody the other day, and they was like, you know, the whole thing, black women own more homes and all this other stuff. And it's not true, but they say it anyway. But one of the things I was trying to get them to understand is that it's like, hey, listen, you're a 24-year-old girl, right? You having a lot of fun. All the fun stuff, though, is paid for by your boyfriend. Most of the time, you getting into the clubs for free, you drinking for free, so you'll be broke as hell, but you're outside all the time, and all of your money, you get to save it so you can get a car, you can get a house, because all the fun stuff that you're doing is being funded by somebody else. So when you look at it, it's like, well, damn, why are the men behind in their 20s? And that's because, well, the men are using their money on the women, and the women are saving their money and building their lifestyle. So by the time you're 30, the women look way ahead of the men, but that's because the man was giving them the money to fund that fun lifestyle that they were having. You feel me? Because
but it's not just let me try to wheel it back in. It's not just the women, because when this whole thing, I don't want to go back into last week's topic, but for 20 years I've been searching men and women at clubs, bars, concerts, all of that, and it was surprising to me how many guys are walking around with EBT card. So when this thing just happened recently with the whole shutdown, I'm sitting there saying it's not just single mothers. It ain't just black women. It's not even just the white people, who is the majority of the welfare recipients. We also got black men that is panicking, because this affects everybody that is putting on a facade that they're independent, when in reality they're dependent. If they don't shut that SNAP EBT back on, many men and women, white, black, purple, and green, is going to panic because they was dependent on it. That's the truth of the matter.
Well,
no, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it makes sense, man. Food be one of the biggest expenses, but for me, I never trusted that stuff, because you getting like the lowest of the quality food with that.
But
anyway.
even with that, if I sat
that
here and did if we sat here and did a show, right, or did a big JT, please, if we took out a freaking poll, ask every black person, how many black farmers are in the United States right now running a big farm processing food?
It's less
Nobody
than 25.
can name them.
Yeah, it's
Don't
less
start typing. Nobody can name them, because majority of it is not run by us.
Yeah, and the ones that were farmers, you got to remember, all the small farmers just lost in the last 10 years. They lost their farms.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive, and then you had cuts. And I live in an industrial state, so you probably wouldn't think so, because I'm over here with Detroit, but Michigan itself is an industrial and a agricultural state. Most of the state
so is Ohio too.
Ohio's the same thing. It's the same thing. So one of the things that happened was, it probably was longer than 10 years ago, but when they made those cuts and they gave that bailout for those big farms, all the small farmers, all the small farmers, they ended up losing their business.
Yes.
They ended up losing their business. So now what you have, and especially remember, what is it, the one that's in California that owns all the seeds? Is it Del Monte? So and a lot of people think that they can just go and start building their own farm and stuff like that, and it's that simple. It's not that simple. You will go to jail.
I remember Jimmy Carter trying to bail them out, and I remember Bush, when he got in there, he kind of messed up their money, because it was money to be made from it, just like they did weed, but for some reason it didn't go through according to plan. Because remember, if anybody knows anything about farming, the equipment is one price alone.
Yep.
Now the food to feed the chickens, the cows, or whatever, that's a separate price tag. Then we got the tax on the property.
Yeah.
And don't forget the weather, the
Yeah.
location. All of this plays a part if you make a dime.
Yeah.
Black people ain't doing this type of work. Not since 1990, I mean.
You're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able to do it anyway, because you got to remember, this is the same thing that happened with corn, eggs, and dairy is the same thing is about to happen with this weed. Y'all messed around.
Exactly.
They done messed around, made it legal. And guess what? They're going to keep it federally illegal until they get the patent on it all through the United States. That's what happened with corn. You can't just go out there.
Look how we almost got extorted with eggs.
I'm saying you can't, and it's the craziest thing is, especially because I looked at how to build a farm. Do you know that you need the animals that they need to have to keep the ecosystem together is expensive, just like what you was just saying. It's all different, and then you get taxed. It's crazy. So when we talking about doing urban farms, that's for ourselves. But try to do a farm and you try
that's not enough.
Yeah, you can't have that type of a market and think that you're going to be able to be a part of that doggone monopoly. It's not going to happen. You mess around and go to jail.
But JT,
the best thing to do.
Hold on for a minute. JT, describe it well. When you say urban farm, translate it. That's like a dude saying, I grow weed in my house.
Yeah, it's so.
I ain't no urban farm.
In Detroit,
exactly. I just want them to clarify. When we say urban farm, it's no different than a guy saying he grows weed in his 1 or 2 bedroom apartment in the project.
12 plants.
It's not the same.
He got 12 plants and that's it. But
exactly.
Yeah. So when you're doing an urban farm, it's people in the neighborhood, because California, they do the same thing, where they have these urban farms and they have people.
The Latinos do it up in New York.
Yeah.
I know that
in New York. Baltimore, they have people doing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically where you don't have to go to the market and buy your own crops. That's basically what it is. It's
we ain't doing that as Black people. We don't. Right. We'd rather move to Atlanta and become what they call glamour. Glamour rich. And the things that we do is always on. We don't want to put in that type of work, and we ain't putting in that kind of money.
It takes a level of interdependency. So
never mind. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing.
No, it really does.
I know it does, but I'm trying not to divert, because trust me, it will go left. Dread.
Yeah, but when you're talking, think about this. They don't have a lot of they don't use a lot of windmills anymore. What's them big old things they use now? It ain't even windmills. It's that solar thing that they have now.
Oh yeah, the solar's been replaced.
Oh yeah, so. They got a patent on that, bro. The thing is that we do, going to your point, we have to be more interdependent with one another. Community is what it's about. So going back to your first point, all these things, when we talk about dating, we can't look at dating anymore as something that is what they will consider to be
it's not fun. It's for survival. It's not entertainment.
Yeah, it's right. It shouldn't be entertainment and all these things. It should be a serious thing, and we should find out how serious it is through our parents. When we're young, we need to understand how relationships work. Man, you really hit on some real stuff, Carl. Because the thing about the mom and the son thing, it should never be mom grooming her son to be a simp, grooming her son. It should be mother and father raising their children together, even if they're not, because times have changed, right? We see times have changed. If parents can be parents together, that would change everything. They don't have to be up under the same roof and all these things now.
Listen, it takes a lot for a person to hit rock bottom. And I'm only speaking this because recently I got a phone call and they admitted, all this time that I've been holding them hostage to self-benefit, now it's at a point where I can't handle it and I need help and I'm wrong. Now I need you to step in and do X, Y, Z. And it's like, now you realize you're wrong, because dude is 18 years old with a size 14 shoe, 54 in the waist, and 5X tops. And you can't afford to clothe them.
5X is crazy.
You can't afford to close them. But see, I understand. Listen, I understand not because you was wrong, but I understand the line in the sand was he can't get a job without registering selective service. You know the federal law. So if you want to keep protecting him from being caught up in that, you tell him don't sign jack. But if he don't sign nothing, he got to be unemployed until he's 25.
Yep.
So this is where men, fathers, stepfathers alike, godfathers too, like myself, this is where we have to now figure out some contingency plan for the next, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years to keep him below the radar unless we find him a job that, you know, off the books, whatever. Because that selective service is no joke. And it's regardless if Trump is in office or not. It's still not a joke.
Yeah.
So
yeah, most definitely.
One more topic that we're gonna move to, but before I do that, I want to give a shout out to the people that came in and joined us. I did say committed to health. Who else is okay?
Yeah, we got to wrap it up, Carl. It's already 10 o'clock.
I know. One more question and we good, bro. Trust me, I got this. And we got Crystal in the house, and I see Wild Grass Cast, Super Gang. So everybody's still in here and a few new people. Great. So one more last question. This is where we're gonna have some fun before we close out. Got this guy. Evo, can you play number 5 video, please? It's gonna make you laugh. This is gonna make you laugh. Number 5, please. That video.
We about to see.
You don't know where you stand as a man until you see how you're saved in her phone.
Oh, I know what video you talking about. Yeah.
Oh man, y'all disrespectful. Y'all so disrespectful.
I told you, bro. I tried to tell you.
You know what?
I tried to tell you.
That's all right. I'll say it for next week's show.
Yeah, that topic would have lasted 32 minutes.
I thought I could slide that in there, but it's all right. I'll save it for next week's show. Hopefully everybody will return. Bring your friends. You know, we enjoy the conversation. We enjoy inputs from everybody, including the audience. Even if y'all go back and forth in the audience, I love it too because I read every damn thing. But anyway, we're going to do this final thought. So we're going to do JT. Take the mic, brother.
All right, man. Yeah, this conversation definitely can be continued for another show. There's a lot that we can expound on. Carl, man, you doing your thing, bro. I see the growth. I see the growth in the channel. Evolution. It's definitely salute to you, sis. But I had a good time up here, man. And y'all stay light. I try to make it next week, man. Most definitely.
Yo, please do, brother. Dre, what's up? Come on, man. Let me go.
Yes, sir. I enjoyed my time too. I definitely will be back next week because I want to keep this up. I like this type.
I appreciate it, brother. Always welcome to the barbershop.
Yes, thank you for having
Dapper. Come on,
all right,
Dapper.
guys. So look, for me, remember, appreciate my boy Harris coming in. You feel me? My boy, that's my dog right there, man. He got a lot of knowledge for y'all. But listen, guys, remember something, okay? There was a very cautious man. He never laughed or cried. He never cared. He never dared. He never dreamed or tried. And on one day he passed away, his insurance was denied. For since he never really lived, they claimed he never died. Stop letting you stop you from being the best version of you, because ain't nobody can stop you anyway. Stay dapper, always dangerous. See y'all next week. I don't know where the hell that came from.
That came from me, man.
I'm about to say, I'm like, what the hell?
No. You just gave me a whole flashback of T-Pain. Anyway, so final thoughts. Next week, we got more topics. We're going to continue that last one. but we got more topics, and I hope you enjoy the show. Please come back. Bring some friends. Like and subscribe. We really enjoy y'all company, and we really enjoy the conversation. Each one teach one. Get your life insurance. Stay ready so you don't have to waste time getting ready. So, Luke, peace out. See you next week.
Peace. All right, brothers.
Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. That's right. I almost pulled the AK out real quick.
Bitch.
I'm rich.